Welcome back. So we're on a pathway just beneath the main platform of the train station. This is Nankai Namba City train station. Oh, that's JTB office because tomorrow morning we have to go here. This is our first stop. We need to present the vouchers in exchange of the actual pass that we get from Klook, the Osaka Amazing Pass. You can exchange other line vouchers as well, like Keihan, Hankyu, or Kintenshu passes. You would notice that there are just some few locals here because it's already 10 in the evening. We landed at Kansai Airport by about 7:30, and we managed to exit the arrival hall passing through the immigration, customs, and security check by about 8 p.m. in the evening, and now it's 10. That includes a 40-minute train ride getting here through Nankai Line. Alright, we have to start walking, going to our hotel. I think it's about a kilometer walk from Namba Station. And I think it's fine because they have a good walkway here. It's wide and I think it's safe, even if it's late in the evening. You can see the vendor machine, the bike racks here. They have their own bike racks, elevated bike racks, and a number of bike. Oh, even the policemen, are on their bikes. That's Yoshinoya. I think it's a good choice walking here, even though we're a bit tired because of the travel from Manila to here in Osaka. Another vendor machine. You can really find a lot of vendor machine here in Osaka. I think it's not just in Osaka, it's also everywhere in Japan. Another set of bike racks because Japan is known for biking, right? And you can see that there is still some telephone booths here. We now reach our hotel. So here it is. 1314. This is our view outside our room. Let's take a look. So here's our room. Okay. Alright, so it's quite small, but it's fine because we won't be staying here much of the day because we are out exploring the city. So there's a tub, there's a shower. It's good. And of course the bed. Alright, so I'll be sharing with you the passes that we have used in touring Osaka, Nara, and Kyoto. There's a number of passes that you can use actually. There's Kansai True Pass, Osaka Amazing Pass, Kintetsu Rail Pass, or even ICOCA Card, prepaid card, Hankyu Tourist Pass, or even the JR Pass. You can also use that. Actually, it depends on your itinerary and the day of your stay on those areas here in Kansai Region. So I'll be sharing with you the itinerary that we followed, when touring Osaka, Nara, and Kyoto. So for day 1, that's the day of our arrival or the night of our arrival in Kansai. So we checked in late at night. So you have to coordinate with your hotel. Day 2 is our first full day exploring Osaka City. And day 3, that's the second full day. That's when we tour around Kyoto. And day 4, we roam around Nara. And day 5, that's early checkout. We had a last minute walk around again in Dotonbori and nearby shops. And then that's the time when we get back to airport. These are the vouchers that we booked through Klook. The Pocket Wi-Fi, Osaka Amazing Pass, just for a day, the Hankyu Tourist Pass, a day as well, and the Kintetsu Rail Pass. So before I travel to Japan, to Osaka, we booked and we reserved vouchers in Klook. So we get 3 passes and also the unlimited 4G Wi-Fi with packet translator, because we might be needing this as we talk to locals or as we read some words or statements, or we want to really know the captions on those places that we are visiting. Okay, so we paid for about 1,000 peso, so that's around $20 for 5 days already. Okay, so that's more or less $4 per day. That's with packet translator. You can book this package if you plan to go to Tokyo or Osaka for you to have a Wi-Fi access, and you can select here the airport where you will be arriving in Tokyo or in Osaka or like Kansai. You can also select if it's 4G or 4G with packet translator. For us, we chose the 4G plus packet translator. Actually, you can book a SIM card for your Wi-Fi access, but for us, we always choose to have the 4G Wi-Fi or the Wi-Fi if it's available in the country that we will be traveling to. At the airport, just present this voucher to the counter for you to claim your packet Wi-Fi. So we book as well Osaka Amazing Pass and Osaka E-Pass through Klook. So we paid for about 2,000 pesos. That's for both of us already, for 2 persons. So that's 1,000 or $20 rather, $20 each. There are a number of locations where you can present your vouchers and exchange that for the actual passes, or if you want an e-pass. So for us, we exchange our voucher through JTB Osaka Namba counter in tourist information in Namba station, because our accommodation, our hotel where we stayed, is just near in Namba station. So if you're in Kyoto, there's also a location there, the Kyoto General Tourist Information Center, where you can exchange your voucher for an actual pass. If your accommodation is near Umeda or Tennoji, or even in Shin Osaka stations, there are also a location as well where you can present your vouchers for an actual pass. So it depends on your itinerary whether you have to get the 1 or 2 day pass for an unlimited trip on the Osaka subway, tramway, and the bus. But for us, we just have 5 full days touring around Osaka, Kyoto, and Nara. So we plan to have only or to book an Osaka Amazing Pass just for a day. There are a lot of places to visit in Osaka and explore, and activities to do. So I think 2 days is really better for you in exploring Osaka. Like Osaka Water Bus or Umeda Sky Building, or just explore around the city and get to choose from 20 plus attractions. That includes Osaka Wheel, museums, and many more. With just one pass, you can skip worrying about purchasing tickets at the door. So explore Osaka at your own pace. Okay, so in Kyoto, the public transportation is operated by multiple companies who each have their own ticketing, stations, and train line. It's quite confusing because you can use the JR Pass, the Kansai Through Pass, the Keihan Pass, or even the Kintetsu Mainline Pass. Actually, you can use the combination of this as well. Because Kyoto can be a challenging city to get around. You know, as the major attractions are spread out, and if you use the normal public transport options, you will find that you will often have to use 2 to 3 forms of public transport to get between each attraction. So you must have to plan ahead and check which passes will be applicable to you on your visit to Kyoto on a 1-day or 2-day trip. For us, what we used was a combination of Hankyu Tourist Pass and the usage of the prepaid IC card or the ICOCA card. The ICOCA card is what we used on the other subway lines and bus when we ride buses around Kyoto. We book Hankyu Tourist Pass because there's a direct line going through Arashiyama coming from Osaka. And this is just about 266 pesos or $5. Actually, you can use the Hankyu Tourist Pass not just in Kyoto but also in other places like Osaka and Kobe as long as you are using the subway Hankyu line. As for your Hankyu Pass, you can get it from Osaka Umeda train station. That's at the first floor. And look for Hankyu Tourist Center. So we use the Hankyu Tourist Pass to get to Arashiyama directly at the early morning. Then from Arashiyama, we use the ICOCA card to get around Kyoto from one tourist attraction to another. So with the second half of the afternoon, we managed to get to Kiyomisudera and Fushimi Inari through buses. You can get different passes because there's a direct different line in Inari. Getting back to the Hankyu line, we used the Keihan line first. Going to Gion Shijo, then transferring to Kawaramachi, which is the last stop for Hankyu line in central Kyoto. So using your Hankyu Pass, you can go directly to Osaka, get back to Osaka since Osaka Umeda is the last station. Kyoto transportation is quite challenging but you can get through it. Plan ahead and enjoy! Okay, so now it's for Kintetsu Rail Pass. Actually, when you plan to go to Nara, Nara is being served by Kintetsu Railway and West Japan Railway, so the JR West. So you can have either Kintetsu Rail Pass or JR Pass. You can also use Kansai Through Pass. For Kintetsu Rail Pass, we managed to book through Klook, this one for about a little more 500 pesos or $10 per person. There's also a bus network operated by NARA Kotsu in place for access to more rural areas in Nara. So this Kintetsu Pass is not just for train but also for the bus ride around Nara. This can also be used as well for the Kintetsu rail line in Osaka and Kyoto. You can purchase a day or 2-day or 5-day consecutive tickets according to what's best for your itinerary. But for us, we only get the 1-day pass. Most of the travelers and tourists plan to go to Nara to experience the herd of deer around Nara Park. But there's more than that. You can experience the rich history and traditional culture of Nara through other tourist attractions within Nara, not just the Nara Park and surrounding temples. Actually, you can go to Naramachi, the old Nara town. You want to experience the cable car in the Koma line, or you want to visit Osanji Temple. You can go to Kotai Jingu for you to experience Oharai Town or the Okage Yokocho, where you can enjoy historical Iseji route streetscapes featuring Edo and Meiji period architecture. Another card that we used when touring Kansai Region is the ICOCA card or the ICOCA card. This is a main prepaid card in Osaka and the rest of Kansai Region, which means shall we go in Japanese. And this is being issued by JR West. The smart cards like ICOCA, Suica, and Pasmo are generally valid across Japan. So don't worry about which one you buy, because ICOCA can be used as well for all trains, subways, and buses in Osaka, or even in other cities in Kansai Region. You can purchase ICOCA cards from JR West ticket offices, ticket vending machines with the ICOCA mark, and some private railways and subways. While using different line passes or travel passes within Kansai Region is more cheaper and you can get more discounts, using ICOCA card is also a good choice for you to have when touring Kansai Region or even other places in Japan, because it gives you more flexibility. However, the charges on your prepaid ICOCA card is based on regular fares of train and buses. So again, for our first full day of traveling around Kansai Region, we use the Osaka Amazing Pass as we go around Osaka and visiting the attractions. For our day 2 in Kyoto, we use the Hankyu Tourist Pass and the ICOCA prepaid card. For day 3, when we went to Nara, we used the Kintetsu Rail Pass. That includes the access to bus as well. And for our day 4 and going back to Kansai Airport, we use the ICOCA card. So that's all for the cards that we have used. I hope this vlog will help you decide on which cards or prepaid card will you be using on different places around Kansai Region. So if you find this helpful, please like and subscribe.